as you know, that's the theme from Something More to Worry About. So once again, we have something more to worry about. Alton's latest civic endeavor. It's called, which do you want? It's there.
We are.
They are the Alton Undead. And that was Travis, who enjoys pain, I guess.
You could definitely say that. So.
Travis, why don't you introduce your buds, if you would?
Well, my name is Travis Ware, a.k.a. Deconstruction of the Alton Undead. This over here is Stephen Jewett, a.k.a. Cole Roller the Clown. And right here is Mike McBaum, a.k.a. Michael McCann.
So Stephen's the clown, is it?
Oh, yes.
That's
yes,
why
indeed.
he wore the red nose. Oh, I got it.
Hey, it's possible.
I see. Also, can we tell him too? The clown is also a stilt walker. If you caught the Alton Undead in the Halloween parade, they were an impressive group. I'm surprised that undead people could walk that far and keep all their body parts together.
That was a sober night.
Yeah, right. Me too. Anyway, all right. Who wants to tell me how this thing got started? We're gonna use the cheat sheet there?
Oh, well, quite honestly, I do have an info chunk for you to read here. And,
Okay.
We thought the easiest way that we could do this is by having it stapled to my body and have you read it.
Honest to goodness, I'm looking at this hairy belly. In fact, now the shirt's off. I can see the tattoos. He shaves his back, apparently. Travis does.
Not very well, man.
Yeah,
Either
I can
that or burn it
tell.
off.
Anyway. And if you can hear that, yeah, I'll just pop that mic up. There it is. That was the staple going into Travis's body. He winced. There it is. And it's stapled to his left shoulder blade. Well, his right shoulder. It's in the middle, actually. And he's going to step over here so I can take a look and read this. Let's see. Oh, I'm glad he bathed today, or at least recently. Alton Undead is a nonprofit, no-budget arts and entertainment organization with a primary focus on Alton's nightlife, haunted history, and the macabre in general. We are artists supporting artists in many ways, through on-site promotion, to establishing a network of materials to trade and share, as well as various skills and ideas to assist one another. Anyone who calls themselves an artist in any form is welcome. Anyone who supports artists and appreciates the arts is welcome. Anyone who just has a thing for zombies is, by all means, more than welcome. And you can find them at altonundead.com. Wow, thank you. And he's bleeding now that I pulled this out. But hey, that's okay. It's all for the sake of art.
At least that's our excuse.
You know, I got to remember that one, too. Yeah, that's my excuse. It's for the sake of art. I'm a performance artist. Yeah. But actually, now, just besides the Halloween parade, they really did something nice. In fact, they've done several nice things. One that I knew about was down at Jacoby Arts Center, and they had a blood drive because even bad people can do good things.
Yes, indeed.
And you were telling me, off air when we were outside the studio here, you were telling me about a benefit for a young man who needs a heart and lung transplant?
Yeah, it's a heart and dual lung transplant.
Wow.
He's a 10-year-old boy,
Tommy Moslander.
And the last benefit we did for him, it went real well. We ended up going out in the snow and promoting in St. Louis. We hit as many places that were still open because of the snow up to pass out flyers. And at the show itself, it was a concert with a few bands. We had people staple money to Travis for donations.
Travis likes that, doesn't he?
Yeah.
Yeah.
A little more.
I wouldn't
than
necessarily say like it, but it's for a good cause. And for a boy like that, he suffered a lot more than I ever could in one night. So we raised $200 for the boy and gave everyone a spectacle to see at the same time. And that's really what we're about, is doing something good and providing entertainment at the same time.
He actually did join us on the Halloween float as well.
Yes, he did.
Oh, really? Oh, I didn't know that.
Yes, he was our unofficial guest of honor, and he ended up passing out candy off the float. So
Very good indeed. And Steve walked the whole thing on stilts.
Yeah, that's correct.
Yeah. How long have you been a stilt walker?
Well,
Let's see. The parade was the 31st, the 30th in this case.
That's pretty much how it happened. It was last year. He learned right before the parade.
yes, just about it. It pretty much started out as me building stilts in the basement and then realizing that I'm rather chubby and top heavy. And really, I kind of gave them up after about a week of practicing. After my daughter had grabbed the legs and started to play inside them, and I almost fell on top of her.
Oops.
So, one night Michael and Steven show up, and I say, "Hey guys, check out what I made." And Steven goes, "Put them on my feet. Put them on my feet right now."
Well, I'm a dancer. I walk well enough on my own 2 feet. Why not walk on someone else's feet?
How tall are the stilts themselves, or how tall does it make you, whichever?
The stilts from the base are about 3.5 feet tall.
Yes.
Okay.
So in all, it makes me about 9'5",
Yeah.
9'6".
Now, last Halloween parade too, you were talking with Tony, whatever his name is, who has given up stilt walking after 29 years in the parade or something.
Oh, ironically, his name is Steve as well.
Oh, thank you.
Yes,
I
indeed.
couldn't recall. Anyway, but you guys were trading stilt talk, I guess. Mm-hmm. An elevated conversation, if you will.
Actually, I think they're going to start a radio show about it soon.
Yeah. On WLCA.
Yeah, I think the motto will be "Elevate Your Mind."
Not bad. The rest of you too wouldn't hurt. Yeah, pretty good. But next year you'll be back.
Yeah.
So what do you guys got coming up? You think about another fundraiser for Tommy?
Yeah, we've there's talk of right now the date is set for the 25th of December, which is going to make it hard for us to get out there, but we're going to do our best to promote Real Heavy.
Yes,
and
indeed.
we're working on getting some representatives there to take donations as well for them.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
What locally? I mean, local.
Local, we're looking into 2 things right now, and right now they're just ideas, but this is how this is how the wellspring begins. Right now, we're heavily considering zombie caroling for the Salvation Army.
Cool.
Yes, indeed. As well as perhaps a toy drive that will be sponsored by someone else, but we'll be headlining that.
That would be very good too. So,
Yes.
Yeah, bad people do good things. It's a nice theme. It really is. What's great is though there's nothing like you guys in Alton. Nothing at all.
Well, thank you.
Yeah, and I did mean that positively. I had to think about myself, but yeah, I meant it positively. But anyway, what was the inspiration? Is there anything like this that you're aware of? Because Travis spent some time out in California. Or was this just an idea that came to you and said, boy, let's do freaky things and promote the arts?
Really, when it came down to it, it was just us 3 hanging out just about every night and realizing, hey, we used to be creative. We used to do stuff other than just, hang out and get wasted, basically, which is definitely one of the more fun things to do in Alton and more commonplace. But basically, it just started out like that, and about 3 months after that conversation, we noticed that the Alton Halloween Parade was going to be coming up in about 6 months. So we practiced for that and really dug into all of our social networks and said, hey, us 3 guys, we really want to do this. Do you want to come along for the ride? And from there, it just kind of, a lack of a better term, and no pun intended, turned into a monster.
How about that?
Yeah.
Have you had any negative response?
There's been a little bit. We've the last Halloween parade. There was a few concerns that it was more about performance than anything else. But it's something that we were actually trying to work on this year that we didn't quite get around to. But we're gonna basically we're gonna work on more of an act. More
Yes.
like actually choreograph.
More entertainment, which is what you're kind of about anyway.
Exactly. More entertainment, but actually have it set up as a show, like, almost like a circus. Or,
okay.
Yes.
So have the dancers knowing what they're doing, have the monsters have them,
Actually,
do what they're doing. Have everything set up.
Choreographed.
Yeah.
Well, Michael as a musician and me as a dancer and him as the prop builder freak show, I would say. We just figure, why not make it bigger and better? Why can't we have a walking show?
Yeah. With that comes quality control, which is something that every year we so far we have topped ourselves immensely in everything that we're doing, which is great. And I try to be modest about it, but at the same time, I'm breaking my own arm, patting myself on the back. But one thing that we always extensively look at is crowd reaction, quality control, what we can do for next year that will be better. We did scare quite a few kids this year, and we have addressed these matters head on with any complainant. So.
Okay. Yeah. But still, I think it's a great idea. I really do.
Thank you.
Yeah. You guys are welcome back anytime. And folks, if you want to check them out, Alton Undead, all one word, altonundead.com.
You can also catch us on Facebook.
And Facebook, yeah, everybody's on Facebook. Yeah, most everybody anyway. Guys, listen, it's been a lot of fun. Keep me posted, though. We'll have you back here. It'll be fun.
Definitely. Much appreciated.
All right, thanks.